do you know where she goes during the week?
In Edinburgh, because she traditionally spends the first week of July in the third Royal Palace, which is Holyrood Palace in Edinburgh. That's where she'll have gone today. But yes, so when the Queen is in residence, we have the Royal Standard, which is kind of a gold, red, and kind of blue flag with kind of 4 little sections on it. And when the Queen is not here, we have the Union flag. If the Queen is conducting official duties such as entertaining another head of state, or if there's visiting members of other royal families, we'll have a much larger Royal Standard or Union flag, depending on whether she's in residence or not. And that larger flag is the size of half a tennis court. So on occasion like the Queen's birthday, we would have the larger Royal Standard being flown. Now you may have noticed a large amount of swans across this stretch of the River Thames. There are estimated to be 250 swans who are in the kind of Windsor area of the Thames. The swans